Okay guys, it's taken me forever to actually get this on video, so here I am giving you an overview of it's not really a scrapbook room, kind of not really an area, so I call it the wall, because it's an entire wall of our living room that is my scrapbook spot. So let me start from this side, and then I'll pan up because it goes from the ceiling over, and that's the hallway, and then I'll go down and you can see the table and back over again, and then I do have one small section here that also is scrapbooking too. So let me go here, and I'll show you first up top here. This is the CD / Cricut cartridge holders. They are not CDs, they hold my stamps. Let me get closer. That I have labeled my clear acrylic stamps. I've labeled them all, so they're easy to find. And then you can see my cartridges, well, some of them anyway. I have them separated for me, fonts on one side, and then I have the other on the other side. And then here you can see some of my Martha Stewart punches, and then I have my individual stamps that are they're the wood mounted stamps that aren't they're like, I may have only paid like $1 for them, but they're not in a set, like they're not my Stampin' Up! Set. And there's my bucket of Chase's memorabilia from the hospital that I'm still working on his scrapbook. And then I have a little section here that has some odds and ends in, like at the very bottom you can see my Gypsy. Well, I don't know if you can actually see it, but I'll pull it out here. It has my Gypsy case and all its goodies in there, and then I have some white like graph paper that I can work on so it doesn't make a mess. And then I have some extra ribbons, my Xyron, and then in here I have all my page protectors. And then here I have my Cricut. The last time you saw it, there's kind of a glare here. Let's see if we can close this a little bit here so there's not such a big glare. Not so much. Let's see what we can do with that just a little bit. Okay, stand in front of it for a second. There we go. There's my Cricut. I finally put the vinyl on it. Then my husband put well, it's not really a shelf, it's like a bar that I could put my punches on and hang my extra punches. Let me go out a little bit. I got it from IKEA, and it hangs baskets, so the ones that don't go on the actual bar could hang in the baskets. And then I have one little turnaround for all my pens and whatnot. And then I have it again, another one for markers and my scissors, my crocodile, and I have some adhesives, glues, things I use the most in, quite honestly. And then I passed over my Gypsy, my lovely little Gypsy. And then over here I have my cropper hopper that is just filled. I have markers, my stamp washer, chalks, pencils, adhesives, scissors, tools. I store a lot of my stuff in baggies. It makes it easier just to, when I'm working, just to grab the bag and put it on the table, and then I can work with what I want, and then put everything back in the bag, and then put it back in the drawer. So that's what I do. And then more ribbons. just embellishments. This is my Cuttlebug stuff, folders, the plates and stuff, more stamps, some acrylic pad, acrylic blocks, and then more embellishments, eyelets, brads, all kinds of good stuff in there. And then here is my new pink ATG gun. Just got it just probably about a week ago, so I haven't really used it that much. You can see not much tape gone, just used it a couple times. And then this drawer is empty. There's my big ATG gun. There is the red one, more acrylic blocks, miscellaneous drawer, really. I got all these tins at Christmas time. They were filled with candies. I actually got it at, really, truthfully, at clearance after Christmas. It was filled with candy. I got them for like 10 cents a piece at Target. These were filled with hooks. I got these for 10 cents a piece to use for gifts. Just, you know, miscellaneous stuff in this drawer. More extra storage, CD storage, flowers, my embossing heat gun, some finished cards, envelopes, extra gosh, what is this? Let's see what this is. Oh, solid cards here. Let's bring you back up here. There's my ribbon station, more Martha Stewart punches. There's more of my cartridges up there. Let's bring you across here. There's some of my papers. Those aren't my good papers. Those are just some solid papers. Up there is my clear cellophane. Not really envelopes, but just packaging. There's my regular envelopes. There's my cutting things, idea books. And I have my solid papers, 12 by 12. Scrap here. I keep all my scrap papers in here that are 12 by 12 pattern. Printed paper that aren't stacks. Then I have my, right here, solutions cartridges here. New adhesives, as I buy them, I put them in there until I open them, then they go on the roundabouts and stuff. Then I have more like idea books and things like that in there. Then I keep all my current ads here so I can find them. Blades, usually like unused blades go in there. And then I have page toppers here. And that's where I keep all my scrap paper. I divide them in 3 color groups. And then up there is where I keep my family pictures separated by the kids' names, and then a family book. And then my cards, if I'm selling them, I keep them in those. They're full. I haven't sold any. They're still in there. They're set to go though. Then here's my Martha Stewart score pal, or what is it here? I love this thing. It's my favorite. It's got its use. It was a great deal. And then up there is my big cutting board, and then my scrapbooks. And up top is my sewing machine, my cricket cake, and all my supplies. My glass. And I don't want to whip around too fast and give you guys whiplash. And up here on this corner is more flowers and my Stampin' Up! Stamps, buttons, and more cards. This is where I keep my stacks, and I label them so that I don't have to pull each one out. I just label them. I got the idea from Craft Junkie too, just that way I don't have to pull each one out. I just have them labeled so I can just easy access pull them out. And then I have drawers here. Inside I have little paper stacks, and then I have my tripod, and that's about it in there. And then here I have my a tool set I bought in Utah. It's actually kind of cool. And then another little, what's like a wood kind of burning set that I got. And then in this drawer is kind of a miscellaneous drawer. I have the stamp set to make, it's a stamp kit actually. And there's more stamps to make. And then here in this drawer I have my Bind It All. Love the Bind It All. And then I have supplies, and then I have more supplies. And all kinds of good stuff back there. Here in these two drawers I have all my Stampin' Up! Stamps. No rhyme or reason, they're just in there. And more stamps. And then I have all my Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And my Cuttlebug. Well, that's it. I told you guys I'd give you that video, so I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.